The upcoming segment discuss content that is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
Good morning, South Africa. 23 minutes after 10 o'clock, the moment you've been waiting for throughout the entire weekend. It's back. Ask a Man. So Mizi's in the building. The Naked DJ is still not here. He'll be back very soon. But we hope you well. Most importantly, to Anonymous joining us on the line. Good morning, Anonymous. How are you?
Hi, Metro FM. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
1, 2. Can you hear me?
I'm good, thanks.
1, 2.
Can you hear
Can
some
you hear
Mizi?
me? Can you hear me?
Can I hear who?
Me.
So Mizi?
Hello, Anonymous.
I can hear him, but not that clearly.
All right, let's change the mics, fixing the studio.
Switch it up.
But in the meantime, Kuto, carry on.
Thank you very much. So, Mizi, respect is the foundation of our conversation, Anonymous. Maintain respectful language, refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people, the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree, my queen?
Yes, I do agree.
Can you hear Somizi now?
Hello,
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Carry it. Start.
Okay, so it's a very juicy story, guys, so brace yourself.
Wait.
Sure.
Anonymous, slow your roll. You said it's a very
Okay.
juicy
Sorry,
story.
brace yourself. Was jail. Into say yon. All right.
You ready, Anonymous?
Start, baby.
I'll start we started from another province and then we moved to another province because I can't say the provinces because it's going to expose
Okay.
who we are if we say it like that.
Okay,
So,
my love.
Go
yeah,
for
we
it.
moved from this province to another province. And as we move from this province to another province, as we get there, my partner's mother decides to tell me that I should come to her house and take care of a young baby. And as I go there to take care of a young baby, only to find out that the young baby is actually the baby of one of her Bentens. And my partner's age is 35, and the Benten is 4 years older than him, so he's 39.
Okay.
So as he's 39, his baby mama, of the baby of the baby, is 20 years old. And
Hold on.
the whole situation, when I told my partner about it, his mother doesn't allow him to come to the house because she says you can't come to the house. You always have to make an appointment to come to the house. You can't just come as you please, even though it's her son. But he always has to make an appointment to see her.
Okay.
Because he's
Anonymous.
hiding her Benten things. Because all the Bentens that she's with, they're almost the same age as him, if not the exact same age as 35.
Okay.
They're just 3 years older than him, 2 years older than him. They don't go above 40. They're all in their 30s. So it becomes a bit of an uncomfortable situation for my partner. Now, as it goes on, I decided to snoop around his mother's house. And then I ended up finding illegal papers which state that in order for her to divorce her ex-husband, she used my partner to sign fraudulently, using his signature, to sign fraudulently to say every right that her ex-husband has is taken away from him, and she has power and control over the whole situation, so she could get money from the whole divorce settlement and everything. And now, as I got one of those informations, I decided to send all that information to my partner and show him what is going on. After that, 2 weeks later, I would sometimes have dreams of what my mother-in-law does. And what does she do? And there's points whereby I would sleep on the bed and my body would just itch out of nowhere because and
this is a dream,
as
Anonymous.
that goes on, I would pray and passion and then as I do that, I'll also tell my partner what's going on. And now that also confirms to my partner what he was told by another Sangoma one day that so now that actually proves one of the things that she was doing. Now, 2 weeks later, she decides to confront us, and then she called me toxic for doing those things. Now, after she had called us toxic, she let us move into her friend's house. And as we moved to her friend's house, her friend now tells us one of her secrets, which is one of the children that she got from the marriage is actually not from the marriage. She actually cheated on the husband. She told us the father's name, surname, place, where he works, everything. She told us everything. Now, we didn't confront the mother-in-law about the situation, but we just decided to keep quiet about the situation and not tell her. Now, after that, the mother now comes in and she says, okay, I got a job offer for him, for my partner. As she gets a job offer for him, instead of giving him the job, she makes him go around in circles. He has to pay rent. He has to get food for both of us and, getting the essentials that a person needs to survive.
All right, 31 minutes after 10 o'clock. Good morning, South Africa. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. We've got Anonymous on the line. I'm just going to simplify everything that she's basically said, right? Anonymous says there's lots of drama happening in her mother-in-law's life. Not only is she hiding her relationships with younger men, again, mother-in-law, but she's also in fraudulent dealings that have affected her son, who's basically, of course, Anonymous's partner. Anonymous, we're on the same page, right? What you basically said in summary.
Yes.
Perfect. So, Mizi, are we still on the same page? Is there anything you need to ask?
No, carry on, sis.
Please continue, Anonymous.
Okay. So after that, her friend now told us the part whereby the children that she got from a marriage, one of them is from another man. It's not from the ex-husband. So after that situation, now when she's supposed to get a job for her son, she goes around in circles and doesn't want to give him a job. So now when he tries to look for a job himself, the mother comes in and interjects and says, no, here's money. Don't look for a job. I'll do it for you. Every time he tries to do something for himself, the mother comes in and interjects the whole time. But the mother also comes in and complains and says she wants the son to be independent and stand for himself. Yet, each and every time he tries to do so, she interjects. To a point whereby it has a strain on our relationship financially in such a way that there will be times whereby we would go hungry. And when we go hungry, we would try by all means to work things out. I would also try things to work out on my end, but things do not work out the way they're supposed to work out because on my side of the story, I found out that the woman that raised me is not my biological mother. My biological mother died when I was young. And I recently just found out just like 3 years ago about the situation. And my situation is a bit tricky because the woman that raised me was also involved in human trafficking. So it's becoming a bit risky. And then on that case as well, his grandmother decided to also go to the court and buy the judges and buy the court, and because they have money, they decided to do that and buy a court case so that he doesn't go home anymore. So currently he doesn't have a place where he can say home. They decided to lock him away from home so that he can suffer and go through this poverty that they're making him go through. And it's putting a strain on our relationship because we constantly fighting to go through things, but it's becoming too difficult. So my advice and help that I would wish to ask from Ask a Man is, how do I deal with this situation as it is? Because each and every time we confront them, they come with, they boycott, they do this, they do that, they'd rather make us suffer, they'd rather make us this. We at the situation and point whereby we don't know where to go, what to do, and how to do it.
Okay. How's your relationship with your partner? And I need to.
Please repeat, Somuzi, I couldn't hear you.
How's your relationship with your partner?
My relationship with my
outside
partner
everything
is
else that is happening.
currently it's okay. It's going good. It's okay. It doesn't have issues, but when his mother starts calling, we start fighting constantly. We start fighting a lot. But when his mother doesn't interject, we just become okay.
Okay. And what is he saying here now about his mother's situation?
What he says about his mother's doing, he doesn't feel comfortable about the whole situation. He hates the whole situation that is going on to a point whereby he actually resents his own mother. And he wants nothing to do with her, but he feels like he has no power over his own mother or making his own decisions. And that's sort of also annoying for me because, endotamas.
There's a part that confused me. You said there was a time where your mother-in-law called you to come and look after a child. Anonymous.
Please repeat. I couldn't hear you.
I'm saying there was a time when I got confused when you said your mother-in-law called you to come and look after a child.
Yes, she did do so. It is the child that I was going to look after is the child of one of her Ben 10.
So now the child belongs to a Ben 10 and the child has its own mother, right?
Yes. Yes.
And what was the reason you were called to look after the child?
I also don't know why I was told to look after the child because apparently the person who was looking after the child before me was not doing a great job. So I don't know why it happened like that. But I just found myself that she told me to come and look after the child. And I only found out that it was a secret after I had spoken to the young one saying, wait, this is the father of the child and this is the mother of the child. Yet the mother-in-law told her children that she doesn't know who the parents of the child are. Yet I found out that the mother of the child is 20 years old and the father of the child is 39 years old.
And then you carried on to look after the child?
Yes, I did for 2 months.
And did you tell your boyfriend?
Yes, I did. He was aware of the whole situation. He was aware of the whole situation at that time.
That you were looking after his mama's Ben 10's child?
Yes.
And where's the mother of this child in this period?
The mother of the child she's still young, so she's 20. She was still going to school. I think she was going to college, fixing her matric results. So she was going to school, hence the mother of the child couldn't take care of the child at that time. And she had to stay with the mother-in-law in that situation. But I don't know how it actually came about. I just found the situation as it was.
Okay. And in all of this, how like I'm trying to think, okay, how is this, how does this fit? We Ask a Man, and I'm being honest. How does it affect your relationship? Maybe that's how maybe you thought you should call Ask a Man. Uguti, how does all these shenanigans affect your relationship with your boyfriend? It was a question.
It affects my partner psychologically and emotionally to a point whereby when I say how asambe siyo siyemphethe phela yo uzongicima angicime kakhulu to a point whereby it's why libe me and
so he's affected psychologically and emotionally and pipically.
Pipically,
yes, tautologically. Are you even married to this guy?
Okay, all my friends we're not married, but we sort of did a marriage ritual, spiritually. So
Ganjani.
yeah, we sort of
explain quickly. What is a marriage ritual?
Breakdown.
Ganjani.
What do you mean, anonymous? You are anonymous. Share it.
Okay. What I mean by that is, before colonization came, we people to get married using spiritual things, whereby nyashisana and you'll do a certain ritual in order for you to get married, and then after that you're going to each other, and then tata, you're married. Yeah,
can I stop everyone
we
now?
are going. I get it. So the two of you went to a sangoma or a spiritualist or something like that, right?
No, we didn't go to a sangoma. We did it ourselves.
You did yourself. So explain to us, what do you do? Do you take razor, you cut yourselves, and then you put muti in your skins, and then you wrap it against each other? What happens? We need that breakdown so that we don't assume.
Yeah, we sort of do that. We also do the Wakanda things, whereby we drink each other's blood.
Yeah. Wait,
guys, I'm
confused. Wait.
The Wakanda what?
They drink each other's blood. Yo.
I'm lost.
Right. No. It's like a soul tie, ne?
Okay.
Like a literal physical soul tie. Their souls are amalgamating. Their souls are coming together and they can't separate.
And if they separate, one dies.
One dies, or the two of them die. Yes, they can't separate. It's a dark world. It's witchcrafty.
Anonymous, is that true? Can you confirm or deny?
Yes, that's true.
It's very
I got goosebumps.
I'm telling you, it's woo. So, here's what I'm imagining here. You come from a very dark, heavy upbringing. And say no if I'm wrong. This is my assumption. He comes from a very dark upbringing, and your worlds collided, and now you are carrying on the legacies of your upbringings, because his mother has some sort of ways of doing dark stuff, witchcraft. Your mother, same thing, and then the two of you now are also carrying on with this thing that is dark. And dark is relative, ne? Because it might be dark to me, can't go where it's light, and I'm not judging, ne? So I'm not judging at all, because who am I to say what you're doing is dark? Who am I? I am not in a position to say that. But for a lack of a better explanation, this is how I see it, right? Now, his parents or his mother's doings affect him psychologically to a point where it affects your relationship, right? And now that you guys have bonded, the idea of splitting to you is tormenting you, correct?
Yes.
So you are bound to be in this relationship for the rest until death do you part, right?
Yes.
But what if it comes at the cost of your happiness? What are you going to do? And are you allowed to sleep with other people? Hey guys, yeah, but the reason why you're gonna number lala.
No, we're not allowed to.
Yes, because I'm thinking, and has he been in a situation where he sleeps with other people?
No.
And you are sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Why?
Yeah, well, with the ritual that we did, it would have notified me that he had done it.
Oh, there's a boom. There's a boom in your boom that says, hey, we are busy. We are fetla. So, listen, if your arrangement makes you happy, how about, it's okay to disown family members if they're toxic. You do know that, right? And since both of you are on the same page, I think stick together, create your own lives on your own. Do you have kids with him?
No, we don't have kids.
Do you have kids when I get on your own?
No, I don't.
He doesn't as well?
Yeah, he doesn't as well.
Okay. Are you planning to have kids in the future?
Maybe, we're not sure.
So start your own tradition, start your own family, create your own family on your own, and you have the right to exclude yourselves from all of this toxicity. Because the mother, I don't see the mother changing, and one day I'm worried that it's going to harm you. Yeah, bo? So if he agrees, stick together, do your own thing. As long as you don't hurt other people, and as long as you find peace at night, you can sleep, focus on making your relationship better with your guy. Where is he right now?
He's next to me.
Call him!
Aibo.
Mbize. Puti was.
If you are comfortable enough, Anonymous.
Yes, was. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Asikhulumi language yabathakathi. Puti, explain to me. How does this affect you, your relationship, what your mother is doing?
It's affecting me psychologically and emotionally, as just mentioned, because both of us with each other, we are actually okay with each other. There's no point whereby we've even went to what you would call a physical fight. Whenever we get into our little fight, we always make sure that whenever we have fights, we sit down and talk about it and keep the whole entire situation. So we can say it's a good relationship between us together. But every time they come and interject on us, it just trains us to a point where it scares us that maybe it might lead us to becoming drug addicts because we don't do any drugs. So that's something that scares us.
And the thought of you guys blocking everyone that is bringing tension and darkness into your relationship, how does that make you feel? If I had to say to you, you are allowed to disconnect and block people, no matter whether they're family members or not. If someone is toxic in your life, you have the right to go find your peace elsewhere. How does that make you feel? Are you capable of doing that?
Yes, we are capable of doing that. The thing is, we tried doing that. We tried a lot, but because they are connected people, it becomes a little difficult when they realize that we are sort of making it without them.
They are connected how?
Yeah, those are things I don't know how to actually maintain on.
Connected politically, connected business-wise, connected traditionally?
Business-wise.
Oh, so it's going to affect your jobs and stuff?
Yes.
And if I had to say to you, sometimes it's okay to lose the the worldly stuff than to lose yourself. Because now you are compromising your happiness because you are scared of losing a job, you are scared of not having a job. What's the point then of having a job and you're not happy?
Yeah.
So you need to think about it. It doesn't happen overnight. Ne? Both of you need to think about it and do what makes your relationship work and happy. Sometimes it might have to be just the two of you, Bonnie and Clyde type of situation. Ne?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Yo. Beauty and the. All right, my brother.
Okay.
We wish you the best, ne? And
Okay,
Anonymous, thank you for sharing your story.
Sure.
We are not judging. If it makes you guys sleep at night, it's okay, as long as you don't affect anyone. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, my love. If voice ga puti wena chomi.
Yeah, I need that thing.
Yo,
I need that.
I blame chomi. I blame. Yo, all right.
Okay.
Sharp chom. Sharp.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anonymous and partner. Please continue listening to your radio. 060-552-7303.
Good morning, Metro FM. The story only started getting juicy when she told us so now a problem Anonymous she wants to say she can see labantu laba bethu abathandani, they don't love each other labantu laba. It's just that now they are so tied. You understand? Ba loyene bethu. So omunye nomunye noma asifuna ukuthatha indlela yakhe abakhoni because they did rituals. Anonymous usenkingeni shem, usenkingeni. I hope this is a lesson to everyone who's listening here. Shut down ngendlela ezi-right so that when you face problems ingasakhona ukuthi nihlale noyi-two, you just divorce or you do whatever needs to be done, because this one is a very dangerous marriage. Because now the way kungakhona uguy maybe wants to leave, ugirl naye maybe wants to leave, but they can't because bayenza ama-rituals.
Please, can you also stick around for the third and final hour? We're talking about spiritual approval of relationships as well. Hand in hand.
Interesting.
Hand in hand. Next voice note will also take your calls.
Yo! Somgaga. Uthi bangabathakathi. I've never loved like this. Bruh.
Yo.
Mna Somizi and Kuts. I wouldn't even advise them to have kids.
Yes.
Baba to sacrifice ngabantwana babo.
Absolutely.
No. They must continue kule journey yabo bobabini. They must continue ukufakana imithi baloyane bona bobabini cha. I don't think, and I think it's a good thing, it's a blessing in disguise, but decide ukuthi they don't want kids, you know? Lovely show, guys.
Thank you.
Yo, Leeways, Momoshla gang, guys. Yo, I don't have any advice. All I can say is yo. Hi, yo.
I knew it. Hey, calls Nyana. Linani advise 086,02160. Okay, we do have a call, Somizi. Good morning, Bernina. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Girl, we want your advice. Do you have advice for Anonymous?
Yeah, Anonymous. Now I'm shocked. You know, I've only heard this Cody movie, like in the movies.
What, the drinking blood, ne?
Yo, this is so strange, but they're advising Jake, but they need salvation. Yo, they must go to church. Never. This bad spirits, they are following them all over. Let them go to church, please. Let them go to church.